Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, we are on all social media handle, both Instagram, Telegram, Facebook, Twitter. Very soon you also see us on Thread, the new one that is coming up now. Meanwhile, make we go for the matter where we say na im carry us come here. It don't shele it don't shele. Asị na na-ekwu nke mere na ọzọ na-emekwa olee mgbe ọ ga-adị mma n'obodo nke a bụ Nigeria. Meanwhile, make we go for that news. They say after murder of over 500 policemen, army personnel, Southeast region requires more military attention. Coalition of northern groups. And awaiting the coalition of northern groups, they talk, say for Southeast. Say they don't murder over 500 policemen and army personnel. But it be like say this one because thinking of murdering over now these people they murder people, no be them they murder. If you look for your screen, you go see them. These people are the people that has been assigned to be going down to the southeastern part of Nigeria. And you know that whenever army people are released, there is nothing they will cause that is not havoc. Because imagine releasing a lion from the cage to go and feast on other animals. You could imagine what it's going to be like. And the soldiers are not meant to stay in the street. They are meant for the barracks. But the way Nigeria has become, it seems as if the governors in the southeastern part of Nigeria has lacked wisdom on how to manage the ongoing chaos that is going on in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Something that could be solved with just dialogue, and they are taking it to the extreme. And nobody knows how this thing is going to end. Somebody feed there for in office say after all it is not going to affect him. The people is going to affect is the masses. But that's called no metutan or metutimi. So that's how this world goes. They say that what goes around comes around. For me, I will advise that the governors known as Southeast, we take this thing with a light hand. Like one retired general advised that so far the situation in the Southeast has been dealt with iron hand. And the government have seen that iron hand was not able to solve this thing. Why not use a soft hand, a hand of dialogue, reach out to the people that matters, reach out to those that are involved, reach out to those that are causing this chaos, the reason, go to the root of the matter and sort it, and every other thing will be solved. Now they have declared $500,000 bounty on Mazi Simon Ekpa, forgetting that if you arrest Simon Ekpa without solving the issue, another person will still rise. Because as Nnamdi Kanu trained Ekpa is training someone else. So curbing this thing might not even end with aggression, but it can only be end with dialogue. Dialoguing with the two parties, and you will be able to get what you actually want. But from what I'm seeing, I see that the governors in the southeastern part of Nigeria lacks wisdom. Even the Ohanese themselves lacks wisdom on how to handle this matter. If only the two parties can bring down their ego and reach out to those people, you see that these things will be solved. Make I carry you go for the matter, the news as the hot. Still remember that today is Sunday. I hope you don't chop rice. If you don't chop rice, you chop gari. Anyone where you get one a chop. One thing be say food you don't chop food. We say you don't chop food. Because stomach no they talk within a chop. But I want to tell you a story where happen. I hear them from somebody. They say two friends like that. One girl come the both say na indomie in chop. He say they say in chop indomie. They say they don't know what thing can happen. The girl come for meat. One no poke up. You guys say the girl use swallow, scatter his stomach, come for meat. He will say no indomie chop. Meanwhile, that's why I don't know why you know go to work. Make I carry you go down to that news. They said the coalition of Northern Group in a statement on Saturday noted that over Nigerian police and army personnel had been killed. Over 500 Nigerian police and army personnel had been killed on their duty posts by gunmen in the region as part of the agitation to free the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Like I told you, this thing is hyping. The coalition of Northern Group, an amalgamation of several groups in northern Nigeria, has called on the President Bola Tinubu-led government to intensify ongoing action to disband all militias and armed groups in the southeast. You don't see waiting North people, they talk about southeast, say Tinubu should use intensified action to disband all militias. Meanwhile, if you go to the north, you see where Gumi is negotiating with terrorists, bandits. He said that they can, since Niger Delta militants can be negotiated with, that he can also negotiate with them. Meanwhile, what is happening in the southeast has not even gotten to that point, and the northern group are talking about what is it called, intensified action. But I believe that the southeastern governors know better, because those you are about to venge this fire upon are also your children, so that you people should look at this matter with a proper eye. They said the CNG in a statement on Saturday noted that over 500 Nigerian police and army personnel had been killed at their duty post by gunmen in the region as part of the agitation to free the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The CNG spokesman Abdulaziz Suleiman in the release said the coalition of northern group CNG has taken stock of events unfolding in Nigeria, noting especially the unrelenting disturbance created by certain interest groups in the southeast, ignited and intensified, fanned and executed through the force of arms and terrorist tactics by authors of mindless violence and separatism. The CNG has carefully watched and studied these events and actions being perpetrated against the Nigerian state, against Nigerians collectively, and against Northerners in particular, which with considerable restraint and maturity. In the southeast and part of southeast, several police personnel and innocent citizens were massacred, prison vandalized, and inmates set free. Not less than 22 policemen, 7 soldiers, and 59 innocent civilians were killed in October, according to the tool announced by the President Muhammadu Buhari during an emergency meeting with former Nigerian leaders. According to the IG, at that time, 205 critical national security assets, corporate facilities, and private properties were attacked, burnt, and vandalized, with 10 firearms, including 8 AK-47 rifles, stolen. When I don't see as they happen, this one is coming from the Northern Coalition Group, and this is what they feel about the Southeast. There are so many things that has been named out, been done by the people, by the agitators in the south eastern part of Nigeria. But I will tell you that's no onye issue makana ebe na afia ofu. Yeah? Because as now meanwhile, I think the southeastern governors should follow these things with carefulness, because deploying more soldiers to the southeast will not even solve the problem, but either it will escalate the problem more. Because when you deploy soldiers, you know the youth of these days, how they dress and how they move about. Some of them might be mistaken for armed robbers. Some of them might be mistaken for terrorists. So I think the governors who are requesting that more soldiers be given to them to come into Southeast should know what they are doing. There are soldiers in 82 Division. There are soldiers in Onitsha Artillery, Enugu. They are there. So they are enough, even if soldiers are required. But I don't believe that soldiers are needed for street stuffs, because the way these people are taking this matter, things might really get out of hand, and there might be more loss of houses. Remember what happened in Imo State, where the soldiers left the main people that they should be after and started burning houses and the rest of the things, which is not supposed to be so. Meanwhile, I'll be winding down the curtain here, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and subscribe, share, and like, comment, and also remember to on notification button so that whenever our news drop, you'll be the first to collect it. Thank you for listening. God bless you.